Welcome back to another Fact Sheet Friday on the 6th of September. Now this is coming to a day late. The reason for that is Giants have changed how they issue the information out to the partners. Depending on what level you are in the partner scheme depends on how early you're going to get it. As I'm just a normal member, I'm only going to get it at the same time everyone else does. So my videos for Fact Sheet Friday are now going to be Fact Sheet Friday on Saturday. So we'll start off with the AgriFac Condor Insurance 2. It's a sprayer, will do fertilizer and herbicide as you'd expect, has a boom width from 36 to 54 meters, so some great coverage there, a working speed of 15 mile an hour and a road speed of 37, so that's definitely good for getting around on the bigger maps, but it's going to set you back $420,500, pounds or euros, so certainly not a starting piece of equipment. But it does have a good sized tank on it, 8,000 litres, so certainly keep you going while you're away from the farm. So next up we've got the Mackedon M1240 and D140XL header, but we'll look at the M1240 first. So it's a windrower, it's going to cost $170,000, pounds or euros, up to 262 horsepower and a road working speed of 27 mile an hour. But next we'll take a look at the header, the DX140XL. It's going to cost $97,000, pounds or euros. So that's going to make the total cost of this vehicle $267,000. That's not a cheap piece of equipment, but it is a 12.2 meter header and has a working speed of 9 miles an hour. But what I want to take a closer look at is these crop types here. So as you can see, the first two, wheat, and then I'm going to assume that's barley. And really the difference between the wheat and the barley is very minimal. There's just some tiny little stalks coming off the edge of the kernels there. And I think we end up, well, I'm kind of hoping it's just a contrast issue here with the picture they put this on. But that's really difficult to differentiate between the two. And I think we're going to end up having to open up the F1 menu to actually see the type of crop that is selected. But anyway, looking at this thing here, so we obviously got wheat, barley, oats, canola, and it looks like soybeans as well. So quite a few crops that we'll be able to use the Mackedon with. So next up, we're going to move on to a harvester here, and it's the Case IH AF11 with the 4418N header. So we'll look at the AF11 first. It's going to cost $740,000, pounds or euros. Certainly not a starting piece of equipment here. But I think one of the great features about this, and Case have demonstrated this, is the massive 1500 litre fuel capacity, which will keep you working out in the field, and because of that time you're going to spend away, it has a 20,000 litre hopper on it. I mean, that's got to be one of the biggest I've seen for, you know, normal equipment at least. And road speed 18 mile an hour, so that's not bad for something that weighs 25.9 tonnes. So next we'll have a look at the header. It's a row crop header, so sunflowers and corn. It's going to cost $88,000, giving you a total price of $828,000, pounds or euros for the entire bit of kit. It's a 10 meter header, which is a good size for a row crop header, and it gives you a working speed of 6 miles an hour, so I'm quite looking forward to using this. So now we're on to our last piece of equipment for the September the 6th Fact Sheet Friday. We've got the John Deere 3650 and the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. But we'll look at the 3650 first. It's going to cost $45,000, pounds or euros. Has 116 horsepower, so a great early game tractor. Probably not going to last you too long in the game, but great to get you up and running. It's got a manual gearbox and does 21 miles an hour. So finally, we're on to the last piece here, the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. So it's a seeder. We're not sure if it's a direct drill or not. It's going to cost you $49,500, pounds or euros. It needs 110 horsepower, so fairly well matched to the John Deere that you can see in the picture above it. It has hopper from, well, actually I'm not sure what the hopper is. Is it 1270 and 1800 for, because it does seed and fertilizer together? Is one 1270 and the other is 1800, or is it a variable seed hopper? I'm not sure. It's 4.6 meters wide and will run at 7 mile an hour. But if we just take a quick look at the crops below, as you can see, we've got the usual suspects there, the wheat, the barley, the oats, canola. Next up, we've got the rice. I think that's the long grain rice. I'm not sure. We've got oilseed radish, we've got grass, and then we have the question mark before we get to the spinach. So obviously spinach has been confirmed and we've seen that logo. The next thing is, which one will it do? Peas or beans? I'm going to go with peas. I think that's more likely to be seeded than what beans are, from what I've seen in other farming videos. It's not really a crop we have here in the UK very much. Certainly not in the north where I am, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see what comes out with that. So that's it for this Fact Sheet Friday on Saturday. I could ask you maybe to give the video a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and have a look at my partner code. It's down in the description. If you're thinking about buying FS25, using my code would really help me. As I say, Giants have changed how they do things with the partners, and until I'm a bronze partner, I'm not going to get any early access to any information. So yeah, if you could use that, I'd be really much appreciative. So see you next Friday. Thanks for watching. See you later.